It is the first day of the Day 9 TV official 30-day challenge beginning. Oh my god. Like, for any of you who don't know, let me just go ahead and do the one last plug before we do our Sultai Superfriends grinding. So here's the gist of it. You can go to this site, dk30.day9.tv. You can connect to it via Discord. And you're going to make a 1-month project that you can work on, and because the whole community's evolved, and because it's connected to Discord and you can chat with everyone, we get group accountability, and we're group keeping each other motivated and excited and chatting about it. And this website is a place where you can go to, like, create a project. I'm sure it'll tell me to log in. Yeah, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Yeah, you can create a project. You can kind of list what it is that you want to do. Now, what sort of project should you do? Well, this is like where you think of something that you've always wanted to work on, maybe a one-time task like cleaning the garage. Maybe it's a bigger task, like you want to learn a skill. So you're doing a miniature project that you can complete in 1 month to help you work towards that skill. So this little page helps you write out what it is you're going to do, but then you have these little week milestones that you can create to help make a little plan for yourself. And the best part about this is that you can adjust this plan as it goes. You can say, I'm going to complete a whole bunch of stuff in week 1, and then week 1's done, and you've done, like, not a lot of shit. And you're like, whoa, I get way less done than I thought, and you can just adjust your schedule. The important thing is to keep moving, not to hit that completion at the end. And then once you've done that, you can actually just check out all these great things. Like, I will try to write a fantasy short story. Here's the writing project that has the description and the goal, and we have, like, just some really basic goals. This is, wow, I'm very happy that this is the one that I clicked on, because this is a perfect example here from Infinity Zero. Week 1 goal, outline plot points for characters, and do the needed research. It's perfect. It's perfect. Now, this is for the website being posted. You, for yourself, might do things like, I'm going to do this for these specific hours during the week, right? Week 2 goal, write a first draft, write several more drafts until I like what comes out. Week 3, write a final draft, do some cleaning up on the final draft, and week 4 is write the final version, right? Just breaking it up a little bit, something like that. If any of you have been curious about my task, I'm doing a little machine learning project where I am going to specifically focus on a skill set of what's called action selection and targeting. And the little project I'm going to do is I'm going to have machine learning farmers. It's going to be the Farming World Championship AI Battle Extravaganza, where I'm going to try to teach my AI bots to milk cows and water plants, but also learn that it's bad to water cows or milk plants. Which is a very silly, humorous-sounding thing that actually is tricky and difficult to do and to set up, at least given my knowledge set for me. So encourage all of you to fire that puppy up. Think of a project. If you are late and can't think of anything but are interested in it, just do it on Friday. Just start on Friday, and your 30 days will be offset from the bulk of the community. If you are like Rob 2017, who says, I'm going to be on a trip for 2 weeks, can't really get a project done, LOL. You could do 2 weeks, go on your trip, come back, and then do the last 2 weeks. Don't want to do competitive constructed? You bet your butt I do. I'll enter with gold. And so, I'm just really, really excited about that. And I'm really excited about the deck that we're going to be playing today. This is our current favorite deck. We really like this. This is a black-blue Karn Tez deck, where Karn makes artifacts, Tezzeret makes artifacts, and draws based on artifacts. We have a number of other artifacts in here. And then we splash green for Vraska, who's an excellent mid-game pressurer and late-game pressurer. An Assassin's Trophy that's a very, very, very flexible removal, because you can remove permanents, which include planeswalkers, creatures, and enchantments. You can even remove specifically Grey Land. Then we have some other just supporting things. Our sweeper of choice is Phyrexian Scriptures. I have been suspecting that there are changes that will need to be made to this deck given the recent shifts in the meta, notably in the top 8 of the Pro Tour Guilds of Ravnica. There were 6 out of the 8 decks were red-white aggro, and whether that's good or bad doesn't matter. A lot of people saw that, so a lot of people are going to be doing it. Loving the Invisimug. It's really good. This Invisimug stars a duck. I am going to be muting here and there because it was so hard for me to get done with my workout on time that I'm just going to be chewing on some lunch here. I'm keeping this because we have 2 lands that we can get out early, and we can treasure map to help us scry for additional land. We have the cast down for a single target removal. We have the Phyrexian Scriptures for the sweeper. And even though this is kind of a glut of treasure maps, I feel like even if I ignore these 2 treasure maps and just look at these 5 cards, this is a pretty nice set of 5. Okay, so we see the Warlord's Fury, which would very much so indicate to us that it's this is it Drake deck. Is this your own deck list or a net deck? This is taken from Jeff Hoagland. Excellent Magic the Gathering player and streamer. Really excellent. Absolutely adore his content. Oh, I want to note, for any of you who don't know, we have a new emote. It's day, uh-oh. Type it in chat, you'll get to see the most shocked little kitten. I'm going to put a stop before my draw, but after my untap, so that way I can scry to get a, hopefully get a land on this draw. Alright, that's all good. We're going to go ahead and, go to our main phase. We're going to keep this. Now, do I want a second treasure map? Or do I want to keep the Assassin's Trophy up? I think I'm actually just going to go hard on the treasure maps right now. Oh my god, chat loves it. Yes! I've never seen so many sheriffs in my life. Like, that is an actual photo of my chat. What the fuck? That is an actual photo of my cat. I don't know why I said my chat. Okay. Now, what's the best way to deal with an Enigma Drake? Probably the cast down, so I'm probably going to just tap this Hinterland Harbor on this guy. Just take a little peek here. You know, I don't think we need 4 treasure maps in this game here. So we're going to go ahead and draw once. Fountain of Renewal's kind of nice. I think I should well, do I want to cast this down now? Or do I want to be a patient bear? You know, I think I kind of like this plan, getting the Fountain of Renewal down. We're going to be boarding those out against this deck. But we're intending to want to start scrying our other treasure map. Treasure maps are also great acceleration because you get 3 treasures if you scryed 3 times. Very, very, very nice. Yeah, I gotta figure out a better way to do this deck list. Sharing. Okay, that's actually probably a better cast down target, because this is instant sorceries in your exile or graveyard. This Enigma Drake is just in graveyard. So the Phyrexian Scriptures, the 3rd chapter, says exile all cards from all opponents' graveyards. It's a great way to weaken the Enigma Drake. This took me way too long to figure out. I do not want a Fountain of Renewal. I think I'm going to be casting down this instead of Phyrexian Scripturing. So, well, maybe. So I'm just going to do this right now. There we go. So now we're going to get a whole boatload of land. You know, okay, so even though we are currently in a position where we could take, like, up to 10 damage next turn, I think a Phyrexian Scriptures is nice here, I think. Or do we want to wait for the Phoenix? This is kind of a tricky spot. You know, I actually think it's better not to get too obsessed with the Phoenixes at this stage in the game, and just to play out this, I think. Alright, I'm going to mute real fast. Okay, this is really good. Probably going to take some damage here, but on our turn, this is going to get cleared out. And now the nice thing is, when this exile all cards from all opponents' graveyards goes onto the stack, I can respond by casting down. So this will be 5 and 5 is 10, an additional 1 is 11, additional 3 is 14. I think I'm going to... Come on. I think I'm going to cast down right now, then. Which is very important to do. Could be a Spell Pierce. A little weird to run a Spell Pierce in main deck, but that's fine. So that's good. That prevents quite a bit of damage here. So then this is going to be... It's fine. Okay. This is good. Oh, I want to do this, huh? Think like this. This is a really important turn. I have a lot more card draw and cards than it looks like, because these two treasure maps will flip over and become... they'll become cards. Put a stop there. So our opponent now is in a position. Same list as yesterday? Oh yeah, but we're doing competitive constructed now. Woo! That's okay. This is a bit frustrating because we're not going to be able to exile the Phoenix. We will not be able to. This is part of the issue with saying that this is a good answer to the Arclight Phoenix decks. This exile, it can be good, but I think it's just more value than it is excellence. I might wind up boarding them out, but I think it does. I think it's still good enough to just have. So I want this one first. That goes to the bottom. So we're going to take 3, but then we'll deal 4. And this is where I actually begin to think that we have an advantage, because our opponent is kind of out of cards, right? So at the start of my turn before draw step, I'm going to use this treasure map that not only lets me... Ooh. Yeah, I definitely want to do that shit. So this makes 3 treasures. So now I can resolve this. And now we're going to draw, and everything's going to get blown up in the graveyard. So here's a tricky thing we can do. We can sacrifice a treasure right now to draw a card. And if we draw removal, we can blow up the Arclight Phoenix and put it into the graveyard. Interesting. Okay, so now we go to main phase, which means the Phyrexian Scriptures procs. So that maximized velocity is out. Super duper definitely, we Thought Erasure here. Oh my god, that's so good. Oh my lord, that's amazing. I think we don't jam down the Phyrexian Scriptures, I think. Maybe we do. I mean, that's going to slow down the hell out of our draws, though. I'm going to use a timeout real fast. That's 1, 2, 3. I think it actually is okay. I would much... Alright, so I thought that I had a timeout left. That's my bad. Okay. Okay, I'm sorry. I guess I ran out of time. Alright. Oh, yeah. God, I was looking at his timeout. Alright. It is a good day to scry. We're already definitely going to be keeping that on top. Totally not the issue. We're definitely going to draw this for our draw phase. We're definitely going to be playing this using this mana, and then these 2 manas, right? Little dangerous to do. I want to keep those things up. For once the auto tap doth not hurt me. It's actually the correct tap. I can't even believe it. So that's probably what we're going to do, but let's go ahead and sack a treasure card. Alright, that's actually quite helpful for us. And then we're going to play this out. What are our blue lands? Yep, those are the right blue lands to have. We're going to be skipping out on this. Now, if something scary happens, we can just zap the art like Phoenix or whatever scary thing comes down. But what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to treasure map and scry at the end of the turn. This Fountain of Renewal is actually doing some work here. Yep, that's totally fine. And what's it going to be? PVT joke, a land, that's good. So we will be doing this. We don't need land right now. So now it's going to be our turn. So first things first, in response to that, we're going to scry on the top. Karn's good. Karn's very good. Let's go ahead and hang on to Karn. So now we get 3 more treasures, which gives us 2 more draws, but we also have a lot of these for... Okay. Now we're going to go to the main phase, and Phyrexian Scriptures is going to blow everything up. And then we're going to just Karn our little butt off. Boom. Now, technically, I could have saved my treasure coves, because these treasure coves are really useful. Sacrifice a treasure, draw a card, and the treasure maps to make treasures. But I'm not going to want to pop that many. First, I'm going to want to swing in with a construct. And I have just enough mana to Assassin's Trophy and draw 1 if I'm feeling under pressure. Alright, let's eat more. Calories are important. I love calories. That is a dead PvT joke. I'm not going to Treasure Cove to draw a card. Exile all the things. Oh, yes! See, that does feel good, but I think we've already seen in this game that it is kind of a pain in the ass to try to get to work. So first things first, we're going to make a Karn struck.
Oh, say hello to my good friend.
I am now going to sacrifice one treasure to just see what we get. Very well. Very well. I actually think I should sack all the treasures now. Boy, that's a good one. Oh, that's so dirty. Okay. Slows us down a little bit, and I'll very likely be blowing these other things up. Now, you could argue, hey, what if I had blown up nothing at all? And then wouldn't I have been in a position for lethal? Oh my god. I think that this is still way more reliable, because I'd rather have more of my good cards amortizing against a better position. So, that's at least my argument for it. Now I can -1 to Karn, or excuse me, to Tezzeret and draw for 1 billion. See, now that I have the answers. See, once I spent 1, I immediately didn't have lethal. So it says, I understand why you have so many lands, but the land flood is so real. I don't actually think it's that real. Okay, so we have 36 cards that we've seen, plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not 36 cards that we've seen. We've seen 24 cards, plus these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 24 plus 5, that's 29. We now see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 out of 29 is a third. We are actually seeing less land. It might look like I'm land flooded, but recall that these treasure coves are also... oh, wait. These treasure coves were items. So let me do this again one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12. There we go. I knew there were extra lands in there somewhere. So this is 12 out of 29 cards. And if you actually compute that statistically, 12 divided by 29, not statistically, if you just do the fucking division, that's 41%. So, in our deck, about 40-ish% of our cards are land, which is totally fine. We have 26 divided by 60. Yeah, we actually are drawing less lands than we should typically at this point in time. It's actually probably rude of me to rope to explain that. You're right, Theatric. I think I'm a bit of a dick. Always remember, in Magic the Gathering, lethal next turn is not the same thing as having found lethal. I'm going to do this first, just to make sure we have the maximum number of answers before we attack.
This will be over quickly.
We've probably just won outright, but that's fine. We want this. I like Fountain of Renewal, but I think they're bad in this match. I think they're incorrect. Okay. What do we think was the best things to side in? Oh, there's the cast down. I was like, where? I should be at 58. And I think we did double Disdainful Stroke. for the Crackling Drakes. We didn't see a lot of Phoenixes, though. Maybe just the Negates. I really like Disdainful Stroke a lot. Like, these are tech against Crackling Drakes, and that's about it. But it's okay. I'm going to try something. I'm going to put the Negates in. Now, here's an argument against the Negates. If the player casts a spell and I counter it, it still counts as them trying to cast a spell, so it still results in the Phoenix being procced back. But if I'm countering the spells, like half their deck is like draw a card. And so, if I'm like just preventing them from drawing cards, it polarizes their position. They have to do huge work with them. They must. This is a very good start. Alright, let's try to not just abruptly concede. You know, they have like Warlord's Fury, they have Chart of Course, they have Tormenting Voice, and if I can like make them discard a card with Tormenting Voice and negate it, maybe they play 2 more 1-mana spells, fine, no big deal. But I've now successfully prevented them from drawing 2 more cards. So then they kind of get into a spot where they just have, like, nothing. God, that's a good draw. I'd love some Thought Erasures early. That's not the play. Negating a treasure map is not the play. I'm just gonna state that in a blunt fashion. That is not the play. I think I have to get the negate. I think I must. Yeah. I think I just have to get the negate out of here. It kind of sucks, but, like, I have nothing but non-creature spells. I actually really like Thaumatic Compass in this matchup. Like, a shitload. So just for this kind of... Oh, sorry, that's the other reason why I got that Hades Negate out of there. Our opponent was low on land. Yeah, I'm pretty excited, Jonah Watkins. I'm doing it Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday next week. Minimum. This is the time. This is the time. Yeah, no Phoenixes in the graveyard, but it means that this Crackling Drake, unlikely to be able to pop in, also means that all these things are going to get deleted, which is becoming quite a problem with Search for Azcanta. These can be used to cycle, but again, more food for the Enigma Drake. That salad with the green filter doesn't really look delicious. Well, oh, interesting. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Hit me for a bunch. So then it's going to be Crackling Drake, maximize velocity, Vraska's Contempt to pop it. Oh my god, I can't believe I'm winning this matchup. Like, in a way where I'm understanding what the heck is happening. Oh, the Arclight Phoenix! Alright, that was a very ambitious play. Setting us to 9. I think that's extremely dangerous. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we're going to be able to retrieve a 7th. We'll do this at end of turn to tap to get a basic land and plop it in. So now we have enough mana for both Vraska's Contempt and Cast Down, or one of them plus Thaumatic Compass. Dude, I was like a 0% win rate in this matchup with this deck when I was first playing it. I played for a few hours on Sunday. And thanks to a lot of really helpful feedback in chat and just grinding out games. I mean, oh, it's been so amazing. Let me go ahead and do this now, in case there's something like a Spell Pierce. Obviously, I can deal with the Spell Pierce by tapping 2 lands, but I want to have the land up for flipping the Thaumatic Compass. Alright, now that's my turn. I will safely Thaumatic. I want a swamp or an island. I want an island. I'm blowing that thing up right now. Oh my god, yes. Dude, this land says pay 3 to look at the top 4 cards and put a non-creature, non-land into the hand. You know what you do with that in this deck? Card draw. You get like your Chart of Course, you get your Tormenting Voice. We're gonna go ahead and not do this. So here's the play, and here's why lands that do interesting things are cool. So we've now flipped Spires of Vraska. The main reason we put this in the deck, the Thaumatic Compass, which then turns into the Spires, is that untap target attacking creature an opponent controls and remove it from combat. Our opponent's deck is an extraordinarily spiky deck. Our opponent is looking to just play a Drake that's like a 15-5, or excuse me, a 15-4, and then just swing into our face. Like, one at a time. So maybe if one of those Drakes sticks, it wins. So this is just like a persistent, no, give me a turn card. It's like soft removal. Now we're going to blow up a Drake. Or not a Drake, excuse me, a Phoenix. There's already one in here. This is so amazing, because now there's only 1, 2, 3. Nice. Okay, great. Since our opponent chose, instead of... Wait, I thought it was post-combat. I don't know how to fucking read. I thought that not enough spells had been cast. Alright, I'm like really dumb, but that's fine. Every now and again, your friend Day Nine's pretty dumb. I have to cast this down now in order to make sure I actually have enough mana. We just screwed up. We just screwed up. For some reason, I thought we were post-combat, and that the Phoenix hadn't been summoned. And I was like, I'm so smart, watch me go. But instead, I am, in fact, a bit of a dum-dum. That's okay. Every now and again, Day Nines make mistakes. I got this one. I mean, that's a terrible decision to do. Oh my god, there's a Phoenix there! I don't know how to see! Ah! I mean, it's not, again, it's not the biggest deal, because I have the Spires. Again, I want to do this on my turn right now. Just make sure we gain the health. So now there is but a single Phoenix remaining. We've already dealt with one of those. We've dealt with two of those and one crackler. Yeah, one crackler. Is it cackler or crackler? I'm pretty sure it's crackler, because you don't have a cack of lightning. You have a crack of lightning. And we're going to, yet again, keep our Spires of Vraska up. Is this Sultai control? Oh, you know it, baby. Probably not going to Assassin's Trophy that. Not yet, at least. I mean, we are ourselves a little low on the card draw. I definitely think we're gonna hit it with the draws. Vraska is really good here. It's a really good draw. Now, I could Tezzeret, but that would cause me to tap the Spires. And I actually think we are going to blow this puppy up. There's not terribly many ways we lose. Like, if you look at this, the number of maximized velocities, there's 2 there. I don't think this deck runs more than 2, which I think is the way that we would arguably just abruptly lose. Did he just exile Vraska? Kind of. So the +1 of Karn says I reveal 2 cards, and then my opponent chooses 1 to give to me and 1 to place into exile with a silver counter. The -1 of Karn is to retrieve those things that have the silver counter. So you can think of the +1 as shittier draw, and the -1 is more focused draw.
I'm gonna hover over you. Every problem.
Oh, that's really bad.
The search for the unknown.
This is just artifact, creature, or enchantment. Okay. Well, fudge. What do you know? It is a good day to Vraska. So our opponent is soon going to be just peeling a whole bunch of... I should have done this first. I should have gone first. We don't need an additional Vraska. There's another Karn. If we are provided a Karn, I'm actually cool with that. We're definitely going to plus this.
My crew was the finest in the sea.
So this is very difficult for PvT Joke to deal with, because the Spires will untap whatever is an issue, and then we can destroy it with Vraska, or we can retrieve this Vraska. I mean, this is actually kind of hilarious. So this doesn't even draw, this just puts a card into the hand. I'm just eating some Void Spinach. If you guys have ever played Stardew Valley, Void Spinach is where it's at. Our opponent has to kill us this turn. Which I think is unlikely. So we just immediately destroy this. Not even close. Boom. I'm the best, man. Alright, what's in here? Phyrexian Scriptures. That's going to get played and is tapped. I'm going to begin making the army. We're going to play Tezzeret. The Super Friend combo is now achieved.
Brilliance, my employer sends his regards.
Alright, now we have 3 artifacts, so we can begin to draw a bunch. Yeah, I mean, I probably want to hit this guy. Really, the way that we win this is through exhaustion. That once again is me being exhausted.
Hope we get something good.
I think Niv Mizzet plus a bunch of 1-mana spells is maybe the only way that PvT Joe can actually pull this one off, I think. Could be an issue. Okay. So we're going to put stops at both points in time. So I'm going to treasure map. No, not that one. Well, that's still okay. Is this really the one that we want, though? I think actually, yes. I think that's actually a very good one. And then we're going to let this draw happen. Okay. So I'm going to Phyrexian Scriptures onto this. I'm going to blow up this, probably. No, I'll probably need to blow up this one. Yeah, so here's the play. We use this lady. Blow up this, right?
I'll be taking that.
Boom. That's just, we're just doing that no matter what. We're also drawing here.
Cold logic will always win.
Do I want one of these? No, we already have the Phyrexian Scriptures. So we're going to -2 the Karn.
Some solutions must be built.
We're also going to play this, which destroys all non-artifact creatures. Unless there's a counterspell. Maybe I should have thought of. Okay, nice. That's a negate. Oof. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So now, here's what we need to do. We need to play out this. We need to go to combat. And then we need to attack this. And we need to attack this first, before combat. This is what we do. This is what we do beforehand. Okay. You can't just block this. This has menace. So this is going to get some damage through. Cool. Bird gets slowed down, which is great. Okay, so damage goes in. So we needed to do that beforehand, because now what we're going to do is we're going to play the second Karn. Like this. I'm going to play this 5 cost, yes. Which is then going to, I then choose to keep the new guy, so that then I can -1 to put in Phyrexian Scriptures that was in exile. I then spend these 2 things in order to get the double black that I need. And these 2 lands, leaving up my spires, to still be in the position where we have a Phyrexian Scriptures that doesn't wind up blowing up too much. Or that winds up blowing up all of his stuff. Okay. Dude, let me tell you. I think that the biggest thing I learned with this deck was multiple Karns. Doing something with a Karn, replaying a Karn to kill the previous Karn, and then doing another thing. This deck is fucking so sick. I love this deck. It also feels so annoying to play against. I love really grindy decks so much. Oh, Waryoshi says, congratulations on learning that. Oh my god, deal damage equal to the number of spells in the bin. Currently 18 spells in the bin. Yep, that's okay. I'll allow it. I wish to take no damage, please. So we have a 1 mana roll, is it? Isn't it? We're also gonna just blast all this. Happy birthday to the ground. Alright, so we have 3 artifacts, because this is an artifact creature, thanks to Phyrexian Scriptures. So if I do this, then we get to go boop, boop, boop.
Step behind.
Assassin's Trophy is the perfect draw, dude. Do I want to be making Karnstructs, or do I want to be drawing? I think it's Karnstruct time.
Awaken.
Hit this. You go to the face, because you have more damage now. We do the damage.
Nothing feels.
Put stops on both of these. We're then gonna hit it with +2.
Belligerent need per crew.
I'm gonna need blue source. I think it's just not ever bad to just get more blue out there. Use all our planeswalkers. Great. Oh my god, we did it! I think I really genuinely feel like we did a thing here. Woo! Woo! Oh my god, that game felt so good. Whoa, whoa. I was trying to scroll down on another window, and instead I accidentally revealed my desktop background. No, what's here? Oh my god, it's the game we're playing in the background. Oh, dude, that game felt good, dude. Oh my god. I'm just gonna take a quick moment. We got 1 win, man. Took like an hour. Oh my god, we're gonna eat some void spinach, man. Dude, hey, I got a question. Who's doing what for their 30-day projects, huh? Who's starting today? Oh, this is so awesome. Look at this. Arova72 says, I'm going to read 10 hours every week. That's an amazing goal. I should actually just start doing that. Like, read an hour a day. Just make myself do some shit. The Great Blue Heron says, I'm gonna learn wood carving. That's so sick. Oh my god. Hofi Rogers says, I'm creating and recording a new song for my project, starting today and feeling well motivated. That's awesome. What else do we got? Nin Muffin is finishing game design doc for a Fire Emblem-like game. Oh. Typhoid Rat says, I'm writing and practicing a 20-minute magic show. Oh, fuck, that's so cool. And my brain, for a moment, was like, Magic the Gathering show? Is it gonna be like Spellslingers? Vikan says, I'm currently just trying to get out more and go for a 30-minute walk/jog/run. Let me tell you something. If you're doing that, do not beat yourself up. If you're tired, do not. Do not beat yourself up in the dang slightest if, like, you go outside, you go for a run, and you last 5 minutes and then you walk. When I was trying to, like, get in shape and run, I could not run for 30 minutes for a year. And I'm a pretty gosh darn resilient man. Well, this could be a quick one. We could be dead. If you think I'm dead, you be right. Bam, kabam. Oh! Alright, I fucked up, everyone. Alright, maybe this wasn't a keeper. Maybe we went up against too many control decks, huh? So Vikan, man, if you're running and it just feels hard and you feel like just chilling, man, just chill and walk. It is a good day to die. Yeah, let's play the shock land. That's pretty smart. Yeah. Adanto, the first fort. Thank God this land is legendary, man. Fuck. I would not be surprised if it was like, you get the city's blessing! Ascend! Oh, shit. Oh, I was expecting like camaraderie or something. Ascend! Ascend! Alright, well, I mean... expert at living on 3 life, you know. Damn, I'm not an expert at living on 3 life. Mouse and pet found the play. Oh, how am I not dead? Did I do it? No, we did not do it. Alright, we need to make some adjustments. Health is just a number. That's right, Totori Lunch Meat. Dendy face. Alright, we don't need this or this or this. We get those the heck out of there. Thaumatic Compass. I think we just don't need these in this matchup. Do we want cast downs and moments of craving? You bet your balls we do. What does that leave us at? 60? Feeling good? I don't think we need another Vraskas. I think Assassin's Trophy is the right card here. We could arguably cut a treasure map, put in a Vraskas, but they go wide. Thought Erasure. I think Thought Erasure is actually pretty good because it's like removes a scary threat. Like if I Thought Erasure turn 2 and blast a History of Benalia, then I think we're grand. Oh my god, my arms are so tired, man. I did a good job on my damn workouts today. I kind of have chumped it up the last month. Lamb Chaiki says -1 Relic Seeker, +1 Eldest Reborn to lower the curve. Eldest Reborn is a pretty weak card against this because just in terms of the power, if they're a go wide deck, there's like for instance in that game our opponent had Adonto the First Fort, which is a land that says pay 3 and generate a 1/1. If I play Eldest Reborn and we're at turn 5 already, then yeah, dude, like, we're probably going to wind up with someone sacrificing a 1/1. And then what are they going to discard? An empty hand? Or, you know, that would be on turn 6. We died on turn 5 then. You know, there's a lot of... That could be interesting. Yeah, shit. I think I actually shocked myself to play the Fountain of Renewal. So I think that what I really wanted to do there... I mean, I know it looks bad, but I'm going to Woodland Cemetery, Thought Erasure, and delete a History of Benalia. What? This deck no longer goes wide. Huh. Ugh, this one. Holy shit. What a strategy from Mouse Capet. So Venerated Loxodon's not actually going to be super strong. This does help. I wonder how we deal with that. We literally just got rid of our Eldest Reborns. Come on, man. No reason not to do that now. I mean, that's the card that I want to do that to, so... You know. Great. Bing, bong. I think I'm the beatdown, actually. Isn't that weird? I think I'm the beatdown right now. Nullhide Ferox is hard to play against.
great power in the things we make.
Alright. No attackers. So, right now, Mouse Capet cannot play more non-creature spells. The Venerated Loxodon can come down, which is an issue, certainly. But if this swings, we just get the easy double block. Oh wait, no, you can't do this. I'm an idiot. This says you can't cast non-creature spells. All right. I'm a moron. This is creature. I forever parse this as creature. Forever. I don't know what the heck is wrong with me. I must do it. Ding. You know, I feel like I have some life to spare. Kind of puts myself face up a little bit. Well, that's kind of nice. Get a Moment of Craving. It's alright. I believe that it is strictly better for me to play Vraska for the minus. Because if then I minus to destroy the Venerated Loxodon, this creates another artifact, which buffs these to 5/5s. Still think we're okay. We're not in amazing shape, but we're okay. I'd like to state for the record, fuck. Alright, let us resolve. Alright, oh my goodness. Go wide and go hard, huh? It's very clear. This is what I do. Okay. So now I'm going to treasure map to make sure that I get something good. That's something very good. Okay. Alright, we're in business. And in here is an Assassin's Trophy. -2ing. Karn's dead. Play this. -2.
I will fight for my... Oh, say hello to my little friend.
This is a tough spot because I can block all this shit. Actually, I'm gonna +2. Screw this.
Attack at will.
I have a Moment of Craving in hand. All right, we're starting to get there. We're starting to get there. Good old pile of 7/7s is pretty reasonable to block a Carnage Tyrant, you know. I'll have to think of these though as 5/5s because I'm intending to Moment of Craving with this and then sacrifice this treasure. Is this deck not just super sweet? Alright. Flower is good. It means that we're up against just a Soul Carnage Tyrant. Alright. Nothing but plain. I think I do want to scry here. Don't want that. Totally good in terms of just stuff. Now, I think I really do just keep making Karn constructs and blowing things up. This is going to make a 1-1, which is totally A-okay.
Sorry. Were you using that?
Evil cannot withstand a righteous army.
Evil cannot withstand a righteous army. I feel pretty good about this spot. Alright, here comes the Carnage Tyrant. This is a known quantity. You know, I should have slung with one of these, shouldn't I have? Fuck. I'm playing too defensively. Now this is going to be very good, because when I treasure map, that goes to the bottom, but then we make a big old pile of treasures, which then make these just enormous. Did it. You know what? I'm just gonna -1. Get this Assassin's Trophy in the hand. Just gonna +2. Make a pirate. Awesome. Oh, fuck! God, my opponent leveled me. Now, what is this? What the hell is this mind gaming, man? I don't actually think I change anything. I think except I maybe pull out a moment and put in a Vraska's, and other than that, we just chill. I think that's it. I think we just chill. It mind gamed us, but there's just not quite enough things to hit with the Moment of Craving. Eldest for Carnage Tyrant. The problem is that there's no way to actually get the Carnage Tyrant to get targeted by the Eldest Reborn. I sort of, I think, blurted that out prematurely when I saw it. Because, like, if you're up against, like, a super control-y, slow deck that really only runs Carnage Tyrants, then yeah, Eldest Reborn is just amazing. I think this is a fairly clear keep. We're going to treasure map. We're going to use the treasure map to scry for land. And we're going to hope that our Phyrexian Scriptures can give us the win. We got the land, which is grand. I'm the man with the land plan. Probably don't want to scry at the start of the turn. I'm very glad that wasn't there on turn 1. If Mouse Capet doesn't have a creature here, yeah, this feels fairly woof. That sucked. But, you know, whatever. What are you gonna do? Nullhide is okay. That's really good. We're going to go ahead and hang on to that. No blue mana allowed. We're going to take some serious freaking damage here. One, two, three. 9 will go to 6, but I think that's okay. This will swing in, and then Legion's Landing will transform into Adanto. I think I also just go wide here. If we draw a blue land here, I think I actually am required to Thought Erasure. I'm like contractually obligated to Thought Erasure. It's probably worse than just Karning to spam out. The danger is that Mouse Capet has a Carnage Tyrant in hand, which would not be unreasonable given that Mouse Capet had a fairly, you know, unremarkable first few turns. That's a really good outcome for us. Okay. So we got a treasure map.
I battle for the forces of good.
Huh. I think I just minus it, dude. I really wish I had an extra land so I could transform this more quickly, but I think I'm just gonna have to. I think I'm just gonna have to agree. Yeah. Yeah, I think I have to down tick, because then I can like down tick again and then like play another card and get an additional down tick. Woo! Woo! This is a tough game, man. Because I have seen the lists for like Selesnya tokens, and the fact that Mouse Capet is jamming on Nullhide Feroxes and stuff. Carnage Tyrants and other like scary high ends. Really interesting. Dope, I dare say. I think I need to keep up mana for the Vraska's Contempt. Maybe yes, maybe no. Cool. Not an issue. Okay, so we have some very clear options here. Here's what I think is the play. I think we Thought Erasure Treasure Map Scry. That I think is the money play here. We can Karn and get another 3/3, which would block this Vigilance Knight and this token from happening. But I'm scared of what's in the hand. That's what I think is very, very quite so. I'm so fucking smart. But this, I don't actually know if we can do this anyways. Ooh, shit. Do I want this? Yes, because I'm going to get a billion land in a sec. Put stops on both ends. That is a March of the Multitudes as fuck. This is not a knight. I was nearly certain it was not a knight, but you never know with me. Woo woo! Conclave Tribunal on our super friend is a good reminder of the spot we're in. Alright, so then as this block is happening, the march is going to occur. Something like this. Damage. Alright, so we scry. It is a good day to scry. Yeah, no, I still love it there. Still, it's a really good look. Good. And then on my turn, we hit the scry button one more time, which transforms this. Cast down. And we have some choices. We can obviously Vraska's Contempt this. We can also blow some shit up. Yeah, I like that play. This even gives us enough. Yeah, this is nice. And we blow this up, and we still have enough mana for cast down because we have a pair of treasures, huh? Now, do I cast down this puppy? Because right now, our friend can make 1, 2, 3 1/1s. Which is a bit scary, isn't it? No. This is fine. This is fine. We're gonna take 1 damage, which is okay. We save our cast downs for very scary threats. I'm kind of sad. I'm a little bit sad. That actually is painful. That's an extraordinary top deck. I could technically blow these two up to just nuke this right now. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3. No, I don't want to do it. Damage is going to happen. So this is going to go to 1, which I think is okay. Let that resolve. So the reason I said I think I need to do it this way is that really great, kind of. Ooh, this gives us some interesting options. So I can Karn and I can Assassin's Trophy. This. Do uptick, downtick. Uptick here. Right?
Make your captain proud.
Yeah, that's the play. Yeah, this is destroy target permanent, so we're going to just make sure that we have the right mana left up for this. We're going to do it on our turn because we don't want our opponent to... Hello, it's me, Karn. I'm very glad this is not Ixalan's Binding. Ixalan's Binding is the same as Conclave Tribunal. It locks out a card, except it also says you cannot... it also says you cannot... what the fuck am I talking about? You can't cast cards of the same name. Yeah, so cast down would not work because this is destroy target non-legendary creature. And unfortunately, Tristania is legendary. She's not just some plebeian in the lore. Key. Now, the fact that Vraska's at 3 is good to destroy things in an emergency, but more or less, this is... Or more likely than not, this is just going to be a +2/+2 card. But with... shitload in there. That's gonna just... Oh my god. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's 7 1/1s. This is gonna be tough. And this is... Okay. Alright. I think we can do this. That's a lot of 1/1s. Okay, well, the game's gonna go on for a long time then.
Take no prisoners.
There is great power in the people.
Yeah, we drew it. Alright. Now, depending on what Mousecapet draws, like if that's a Flower and Flourish, we just die. Ah, fuck, come on, man. Oh, man. Oh, crap. Oops. Alright, well, they got us. That was a good match. I don't know why I find that so funny. I honestly think that because I've been exercising really hard all of a sudden after like not exercising for a month, I'm just like laughing like way more than usual. You could have survived, I guess. No, there's a total of 10 creatures out because there were 7 1/1 summons, so that's 10 creatures. I can block 4 of them, so there's 6 ones that I can't block that are 3/3s, so that's 18 damage. I can Vraska's Contempt 1 to still do 15 damage. So, oh my god. Unless I miscounted. I thought there were 10 dudes, right? There's 10. Because he had 3 dudes out. There's 10. There's 10. There's a lot of damage. Fuck. That was a great game. That was great. Such a cool match. I really enjoyed that one a lot. Golden Demise in there, right? I'm not actually running any Golden Demises. This is kind of one of the question marks for this deck. I'm mulliganing this because I have discipline. Oh my god, that's so funny. I might try to work in a ritual of Sut. I actually think the Eldest Reborn could be a ritual of Soot instead. We are dead. We did not win. We have lost. It is a good day. Oh, not you. A good day to die. Dude, Gitu Lava Runner into Runaway Steam Can. This is the worst possible opening for us. Oh my god! You know what? It's going to be Land Shock, too. Alright, so far so good. Alright, we're making our way. Oh my god, Kill Beam. That's a perfect use of the new day. Uh-oh emote. I love my little baby cats so much. Ah! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, I'm just okay. We're gonna exit. We're gonna exit the game. All right, this is gone. These are gone. Thaumatic Compass is gone. Craving, 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 craving. Cast down, cast down. I think the negates could potentially be useful, but I actually think that we have. We just want to hurt him. So I think this is fine. Oh my god, dude. Oh, I feel like so crazy relaxed and stupid nice and very good right now, dude. Oh Malameo. Oh Malameo. Fuck. Alright, that's more like it. It was a pretty terrible hand. A shock land and a tap land. God. Probably don't want that. Entro's tap. I think a Ritual of Soot would be good here. I'll stress, though, that we have not, like, super-duper needed it. Not, like, superly-duperly needed it. Magical Firebrand. Oh! I have all my mana. That stinks a bit. Who do you want to target? Which hero? Me? Undo. Bam. Ah! Oh, shit. This is not looking good. Diagonal Monkey is the best name. Yes, look at it. It's a diagonal monkey. Oh my god, Diagonal Monkey. Holy sh... I cannot believe the amount of endorphins in my body. That's crazy. Beep boop to do. So I don't want Assassin's Trophy right now, I think. Maybe I do. I think I do. I mean, allowing a red deck to get more land sucks, but it doesn't suck hugely, especially when I'm land flooded. What did you do at the gym today? I did some stretching and so, oh god, this is bad. Get me out of this turn. I did some bent over rows. I did some squats. And then... Alright, we lost the video game. And then I did some push-ups. Did some calf raises. Then I did some of these curly things. I did some of the tricep-y pull-down things. This is looking pretty bad. Fuck. Alright, we have 2 spells. Alright, we have Vraska! Alright! Alright, I'm just gonna take your life and concede. You know, sometimes you run straight into the brick wall, and that's okay. Played 2 great matches and got owned pretty hard. Oops, let me go to decks. Dot by 2 decks. Okie dokie. So, how do we amortize against these obnoxious deckaroos? So this is like the Jeskai control card that I want in there. Eldest Reborns are just good in sort of control-ish mirrors. See, I feel like doing something like this. Be getting rid of one of those puppies. And then, like, just putting in one Ritual of Soot like this. This is the thing that interests me. Alright, this is like a really, really small change. We could also arguably cut the cast down and put in a Golden Demise, but we've been up against a lot of Is It Drakes, and Golden Demise doesn't actually hit that much. I almost prefer another Ritual of Soot if we were doing that, but I think I don't want to do that much changing to the main board, because I like the way this main board feels. I think it's the sideboard that I'm most curious about. We don't need a lot of Duresses. Part of me actually feels like we don't really need that many Duresses. Like, we already have the Thought Seizures. Like, if I pulled these out and then put in 2 Golden Demises, I think this is where I want to put in more of the sweepery things. I actually like this. I think this is something I'm happy to do. I'm not the biggest fan of Duress. We already have some look at your hand and screw your shit up. Maybe I actually don't. Well, where's those golden demises that I just put in there? Did I not actually put them in? Oh my god, I did not. Wait, where are they? Where are they? Yeah, here's where I put it. I interface owned myself. I think I'm going to try Ritual of Soot in the main board. No find finality, or am I missing it? That's correct. There's no find or finality here. We would only ever be using it for the finality. Scriptures is actually a pretty good sweeper in this deck, due to the exile all cards from all opponents' graveyards. It's an excellent way to deal with Golgari and to apply some pressure to Izzet. It also allows some synergy with the Artifactuals, but there's also this different advantage that Phyrexian Scriptures does that I think no other sweeper does as well. I think it's literally none. Which is that if you play it on turn N, on N+1, it destroys all the non-artifact creatures, which then lets you play a Planeswalker on an empty board. That, I think, is the important thing I like about Phyrexian Scriptures more than any of the exile graveyards. I can play it, take some damage, and then slam a Planeswalker down on an empty board, which is a very big turn of momentum. So that's kind of why I like Phyrexian Scriptures. I do think just a few more sweepery deepery dudes would be good. Let's go ahead and look at black sweepers. What are the good sweepers that we want? Mottball 96. Yeah, no, I was just talking about that. I feel like Golden Demise is maybe just the one that I want in the sideboard. What the fuck just happened? Oh, interfaces are hard. Okay, so here's the updated list. We're going to try this. I really do like the Eldest Reborn quite a bit in these slower control-your matchups. Search for cards with all creatures. That's a great idea. Slenvoda! Alright. All minions. Alright, let's go ahead and save.